Renee, thank you. So gang violence factor in that story, according to police. And when I say MS-13, by now you've heard the name of that gang, considered to be the most savage and dangerous anywhere in the country.
Police say they have killed in our streets 10 times so far. News 3's Antonio Castellan brings us the special report, MS-13 targeting Vegas.
La Mara Salvatrucha, better known as MS-13. Law enforcement authorities in Las Vegas say this notorious gang, born in Los Angeles in the 80s, has hit our valley streets.
The other thing that sets them apart is their brutality.
Jessica Vaughn, director of policy studies at the Center for Immigration Studies in Washington, D.C., has been monitoring this ruthless gang for the past 2 decades.
They use violence and savagery to intimidate people in the community, and that's what gives them their power.
Early this year, Metro Police announced the arrest of 5 MS-13 members. Police said the gangsters had been responsible for 10 murders in Clark County over a 12-month period. According to investigators, some of the victims' bodies were dumped near Mount Charleston, others in remote areas around Lake Mead.
Suspects involved in these crimes are extremely violent and killed their victims over as little as identifying with another gang.
Innocent lives all too often get caught in the violence.
They're murderers. They took my boy.
Fearing retribution, the mother of 23-year-old Isaac Towery did not want to show her face. She says she once lived here with her son Isaac. Isaac disappeared last February. Weeks later, his body was found stabbed in a remote area along State Route 157. Isaac's mother says her son was playing video games with a friend the night he went missing, and she says he was a good kid and not a troublemaker. Metro Police confirm MS-13 abducted Isaac and are behind his murder.
I believe they did, but I don't believe they did it because he was a gang member. I believe he was walking home and they might have said something or maybe bumped into one of them.
Vaughn says MS-13 will target random people,
especially the newer members of the gang who are trying to achieve a more senior status in the gang, will kill people just for the sake of showing that they can kill people.
We are going to focus on and give special all of government attention to MS-13.
U.S. Attorney Jeff Sessions named the MS-13 gang as one of the most threatening to the United States. Sessions said their business of murder, human trafficking, and drug trafficking has become highly organized.
They represent a direct threat to us. We cannot allow them to expand their influence.
Vaughn says Las Vegas offers an attractive geographical advantage for the gang's continuing business.
They set up shop in Las Vegas a number of years ago during this national expansion that was directed by the leadership in El Salvador.
The gang itself becoming an issue during this tense midterm election as a migrant caravan of asylum seekers marches toward America from Honduras.
You're going to find MS-13.
The Trump administration and many candidates are interested in letting the public know that they're working on it.
Nevada Senator Dean Heller has introduced a bill to crack down on gangs, including MS-13, the Criminal Alien Gang Removal Act. Some law enforcement experts say the best way to target MS-13 is by cracking down on illegal immigration. Vaughn agrees.
This is a problem that exists in part because of our failure to secure our borders and to enforce our immigration laws.
But one mother knows only the pain of losing a son at the hands of MS-13.
You don't think it's going to happen to you, but you know what? I guess apparently it can happen to anybody.
Antonio Castellan,